this senator has called us at the Kemp Foundation and asked for us to help, and he's invested his time not only in his home state of South Carolina, but also across the river in Anacostia. And at the Kemp Foundation, I've been doing a lot of work with RonMoten. And Ron, are you out there somewhere? Ron, I'd like you and all your young people to stand up real quick. Ron, thank you. Those young people are going through a program. You all can take a seat. I'm not going to make you stand the rest of the night. But Ron is working with those young people in a program that's training them for jobs and getting them ready to achieve all that they can be. And Bob Woodson, who's here, Bob, would you stand up for a moment? Bob, many of you know Bob. Bob and my dad were good friends. Bob took Dad around the country when he was HUD secretary, and what we do at the foundation, a large part of it is encourage politicians to get in their communities, go to the places where people know the answers. And Bob talks about Josephs, that there are a bunch of Josephs out there. And if we'll get out of our ivory towers, if we'll stop just thinking about theory, but go talk to the people who are doing the change in communities, that's where the solutions come from. So RonMoten is a Joseph in D.C. He's a returned citizen, and he's investing in young people's lives. And Tim Scott said, hey, Jimmy, I want to meet some young people in D.C. who are trying to overcome a lot of challenges, because I've overcome a lot of challenges, and I want to hear from them. This was just in the last spring. So Tim has welcomed them to the Capitol, hosted, I think, 12 senators and congressmen who sat around for an hour listening to them. Tim cares. And young people, they care what he knows. His constituents care what he knows. And I'm more than thrilled to be able to welcome to the stage one of our great young leaders for the American idea, to introduce Governor Haley, Senator Tim Scott. There you go.
Well, good evening. Wow. It's a great day in Washington, D.C. Good evening. If you were from South Carolina, you would realize that when Governor Haley stands up and she says, it's a great day in South Carolina, everyone says, it's a great day in South Carolina. The fact that we're in D.C., no one really thinks it's that great of a day in D.C., but I have the privilege of introducing my governor, one of the greatest leaders in America, to you. I thought about some things that would be funny to say, and if you know my humor, you'd realize that it's best for me not to sing or tell jokes, so I will do neither. I did think, Governor, about the one joke that I thought would be funny that you would not find funny. I'm a Gamecock fan. Any Gamecock fans in here?